Today, I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of the Apple Watch Series 10 2024. I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips, tricks, and hidden features allowing you to leave this video as an Apple Watch Series 10 2024 expert. Let's get started. You can see the very front of the device, it just simply says Apple Watch and it's completely white on all sides. Then on the bottom here, you can go ahead and open up the Apple Watch. You can lift it up left and right here, and then the box simply unfolds. And there we're presented with the Apple Watch. So this is the Series 10, and then we have the Milanese Loop right here, and this is the Jet Black edition. So Jet Black aluminum, we'll get to see that finish, and it looks really stunning. And then, of course, we've got the Apple Watch band. This is what it looks like on the back. We'll dive into that in a bit. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open up the Apple Watch Series 10. All you have to do is just rip the sides right here where the arrows are. You just rip down, you tear that piece of paper off, and then you do it on the left side as well. You just tear that piece of paper off. And then from there, we can go ahead and lift the box up just like that. And we have it, and we're presented with Designed by Apple in California. On the left side here, we have the actual Apple Watch itself. It's in this paper. We can go ahead and either slide it out or rip the paper, either one. So I'll go ahead and push it out, and it comes out just like that. And there we're presented with the Apple Watch Jet Black finish for the very first time. So this is stunning. It's a throwback to the iPhone 7 Jet Black finish. And we've got it brand new aluminum jet black finishing for the Apple Watch Series 10. Inside we've got some more stuff here. We can go ahead and open it up. We've got our charger. This is a USB-C to a connector here. I can go ahead and rip it out and pull it out just like that. Your charger connects to the bottom of the Apple Watch just like this. You lift the Apple Watch up, you flip it over, and it magnetically attaches. So you've got an Apple Watch connector to a USB-C. You plug this USB-C in into your computer, or you plug it up into a power brick, and that's how you charge your Apple Watch. You just magnetically attach it to the very back of your Apple Watch, just like that. And that is all that's in the box. You've got some more regulatory paperwork here as required by law. But aside from that, that is all we have in the box. Just an Apple Watch charger, the Apple Watch itself, and then we also have the band. So let's go ahead and open up the band for the very first time. So the band is in a separate box. We've already opened up the Apple Watch itself here. I'm going to discard the paper, and I'm going to put the charger up here to the side. So next up is the band. So this is going to look really good because we've got the Milanese black finish here, Slate Milanese Loop. So we'll go ahead and open this up. There is another paper pull tab on the side of the band here. All you have to do is just rip it, and it rips off just like that. And the band, you can lift this up and the band starts to come out. And it has some instructions here. It lets you know, here's how you connect your band. So you can read those instructions, but I'll show you exactly how you can do it so you don't have to read them. You just pull the band out just like this. And here, there's a pull tab. You can pull it out. And now we've got the band out of the box, and we can discard the paper. So you may be wondering, how do you connect the band? So this band specifically is magnetic right here, and it also has magnetic pieces on the ends of it that allow you to connect it to your Apple Watch. So all you have to do is just slide in this connector piece from the very side of the Apple Watch. So you just slide it in like this. You line it up on the outside and you slide in your band. And you'll want to make sure that there's two sides of it. One's a top and one is a bottom that says assembled in China. So you can look and see which side goes on the bottom. And then you can slide it in just like this from the very side, and it will lock in magnetically just like that. And then you'll do the same thing on the other side. You'll start from the outside and you will slide in your band, and it will magnetically attach. So you just slide it in from the edge and it magnetically attaches just like that. Now that we've got our band connected, we can go ahead and power on the Apple Watch for the very first time. You just hold down the side button. You hold it down until you see the Apple logo, and then we'll be good to go. Apple logo comes on and it starts to boot up. So while this boots up, I'm gonna clear off our paper from the desk. And this only will take about 30 seconds here as we get started to boot up our Apple Watch for the first time. You'll want to go ahead and grab your iPhone that's nearby so you can get started with the setup process. So I'll bring in my iPhone into the picture, and that's what it will ask you to do. It says bring, it has it in different languages here, so it changed languages. But it basically wants you to bring your iPhone next to your Apple Watch. So go ahead and unlock your iPhone, and we'll see it there. It pops up and asks us to connect the Apple Watch to our iPhone. So let's try that one more time. I'm going to lock the phone, and then I'm going to unlock the phone. And there we go. It just automatically pops up just like this. Apple Watch. Use your iPhone to set up this Apple Watch. Then we'll go ahead and press the continue button, and it brings up the Apple Watch application on your phone automatically. And now you can set up Apple Watch. So all you have to do is select whether you're setting this up for yourself or if you're setting this up for a family member. I'm going to go ahead and set this up for myself. And now it wants you to hold the iPhone over the Apple Watch so you can scan this code right here, and it can wirelessly talk to one another. So you just hold, I'll bring this into frame so you can see, you just hold the iPhone over the actual Apple Watch, and then it just pairs the Apple Watch just like that. So really cool how it syncs together just like that. That's the easiest pairing process ever. You just hold the camera view over the screen particles, and then it just wirelessly talks to each other just like that. And then the Apple Watch is paired. You can restore from a backup if you have a previous Apple Watch, or you can set up as a brand new Apple Watch. I'm going to set this one up as a brand new Apple Watch just like this. Now it's asking wrist preference. On which wrist do you wear your Apple Watch? So if you wear it on the left, it's already checked. If you wear it on the right, you'll want to tap the right side and then press continue. For me, I'm going to wear mine on the left, and we'll press the continue just like that. So next up is terms and conditions. So you'll have to agree to all of the terms and conditions in order to use the Apple Watch. There's a disagree button, which will not allow you to proceed, and then the agree button, which will allow you to proceed. Next up is the passcode option on the Apple Watch. When you set a passcode, Apple Watch locks when you take it off and requires the passcode to unlock. This helps protect your data. So you can add a long passcode, or you can choose the option to not add a passcode at all, but I highly do not recommend that. I highly recommend creating a passcode. You just press that button right there, and then you type the actual passcode on your actual Apple Watch. It's a 4-digit passcode. I'm going to do mine off camera. That way I stay protected. And then it's going to ask you to re-enter that passcode. So I re-enter those same 4 digits. And then just like that, we're moving on to the next stage in the setup process for our Apple Watch. Bold text in size. We can select our preferred reading experience. We've got a little sliding scale here, and as we move it up, you can see the text on the screen gets bigger. As we move it down, it gets smaller, and you can select which one that you prefer most. So I'm going to go ahead and use the one suggested based off my iPhone type settings, and then press the continue. You can also set this up later in the settings if you press the text at the very bottom under the continue button. For now, we're going to press the continue button and move forward. Next up is Siri. Siri allows you to, activate a voice assistant, ask it questions, and it's really helpful when it's right on your wrist. If you do not want to use Siri, you just press this Don't Use Siri button at the very bottom. Or if you want to, you just say Use Siri, just like that. Next up is shared settings. So Apple Watch shares settings with the same settings that are on your iPhone. So things like location services, Find My iPhone, Siri, and analytics and more are going to have shared settings across devices. So it's just letting you know that, and you just press the OK to move forward. Next up is personalized fitness and health. There is an incredible activity app called Fitness on the Apple Watch and iPhone, and it allows you to track your health by closing your rings and hitting fitness targets. Now, when you come over here to this screen, it allows you to have the most accurate data when you assign your date of birth, sex, height, and weight. It uses those numbers and statistics to be able to calculate the various different models for the fitness application to, offer the best data and make sure it's accurate. So we can come over here, you can select our birthday, we can select our sex, and we can select our height, and then select our weight, and then if we're in a wheelchair or not. And then you can hit the continue button or scroll down and select a different weight there. So after you've selected your settings for the Apple Watch, you'll go ahead and hit the continue button and it'll take you to the sleep screen. Sleep. So this is really important with the brand new Apple Watch because you get things like sleep apnea detection, and it protects your sleep. You get reminders. You can track your sleep. You can see overnight vitals and more. So sleep, you can set up a schedule to automatically remind you to go to bed and to wake you up and even set an alarm in the morning. All you have to do is just press the setup schedule button right here. But if you don't want to set up a sleep schedule, you can press the skip text at the very bottom. For me, I'm going to go ahead and set up the schedule. And it's going to ask, Health would like to send notifications. I'll go ahead and hit allow on that. And now I can confirm my sleep schedule on this new screen right here. It's used to send bedtime reminders, to track my sleep and recommend a wake up alarm. So I can come over here, I can set my sleep goal, say I want to sleep for 7 hours or 8 hours or 9 hours. I like to sleep for about 9 hours, and then I can come over here and then press the edit button on my bedtime. And I get this lovely interface that lets me know which days that the sleep schedule are active. I can deselect the day, say I don't want to do the sleep schedule on the weekends. Say I like to stay up late on the weekends, but go to bed Monday through Friday on a specific time. I can deselect those, and then I can come down and say, I'm gonna get in bed around 11 o'clock. So I'll move it over to 11 o'clock, and then I can say over here that I'm gonna wake up around 8 o'clock. And you can see it calculates the time, and it says this schedule meets your sleep goal. If I extend it past 8 o'clock, it'll let us know that it is about 10 hours and 20 minutes if I wake up at 9:20. So I can move it back up to 8 o'clock, and we are good to go. Oh, that's incorrect. Let's move it to 8 o'clock instead of 7:50. So you just move it just like that, and we are good to go. Now, here's another cool option, an alarm. You can turn on an alarm for the sleep schedule, and it will wake you up on your Apple Watch and iPhone at the correct time of your wake up. So I'm going to go ahead and disable this for now so it will not alarm in the morning, but we'll go ahead and press the done button at the very top once we selected our sleep schedule, and then we can add a different schedule for other days. Say we want to have a specific weekend schedule, we can do that. And then after you're all done adding in your sleep schedule, you can come over here and hit the confirm schedule button. We've recently launched a brand new AppFind Store at appfind.store. And you can get access to some incredible products for your Apple devices. And we're going to take a minute to take a look at all of these incredible products. Starting off with the AirPods case. You carry around your AirPods 2 all the time, and you can use this lovely case here to protect it and to add some style and color to it. So we can go ahead and open it up here and put it on our AirPods just like this. So it comes open, and we can pull it out, and it's into two pieces here. So you've got the top piece, which covers the top part of the AirPods. You just slide it over like that, and it covers it just like that. Now, I put it on backwards. I'm going to flip it around. There we go. So that way, you can still have the hinge open up just like that. And now we've got the bottom piece. And the best part about this case is it lets you see the color LED light. So when you charge it or when you turn it on, the light comes on right there, and it lets you see without covering it up. So you can see the charging status or the pairing status just like that. And of course it comes with this little ring here that you can connect to your keychain or other devices. So there you go. That is the AirPods case for AppFind, a really cool product that you can now get using the AppFind Store. You can scroll down below, or you can go to appfind.store and get it today. Next up, we've got two variations of an Apple Watch band. And if you've got an Apple Watch out there, you can get a stylish band here. I can go ahead and open up the band there. I'll go ahead and open up the second one here. So it's got a nice little component here. You pull it open and you pull it down. And we've got 2 brand new bands that are now available in the AppFind Store for your Apple Watch. So you can bring your Apple Watch into play here, and all you have to do is disconnect them here and start. You've got them both kind of tied together in a way. So you can disconnect them both and then undo the band. And now we've got each Apple Watch band just like that. And now we can slide them on. So you may be wondering, how do you slide on an Apple Watch band? All you have to do is just slide it from the corner and slide it in. And just like that, we've slid in an Apple Watch band. Then we can take the other end and we can slide that in. And now we've got this brand new Apple Watch band attached to our Apple Watch. And here's another version of what it looks like. So you've got eye-popping colors here for your Apple Watch, your AirPods case, and then even better, we have them for the iPhone. So here we've got various cases for the iPhone. We've got the clear case, we've got a white case, a black case, and then even this blue, navy blue case color here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And the best part about this blue MagSafe case is the fact that it wirelessly charges using MagSafe. So I can go ahead and pull the case out. I can bring in my iPhone and I can go ahead and pop the iPhone in just like that. And now we've got our case protected. It's got a cutout here for our power button and a cutout for the volume up, volume down, and the action button. So if you're still rocking an iPhone 15 and not upgrading this year, you can go ahead and get this case now. And keep an eye on the AppFind Store for the iPhone 16 cases that have the cutout button for the camera control. So that is the case, and you can see here we've got several other case designs. We can go ahead and open those up one by one and check them out. So we've got a MagSafe one, 15. This is really cool, a black case here. We've got a white case. So we can go ahead and open this up. We've got all kinds of colors, so you can check it out on the AppFind.store and pick whichever color you like best. And here we've got a clear one. So I'll go ahead and open up the clear one for you. Clear one, you can see right through it there. And there we go. So those are the case options we have for iPhone. We've got this white one, we've got a clear one, we've got the black one, and then this blue one here. So that's an overview of all of our brand new products at the AppFind Store. You can get the Apple Watch band, the AirPods case, or the iPhone case at appfind.store today, and it's really going to be awesome. You'll be able to set it up on your new device and be protected and have a stylish way. So these are all the new products that we have from the AppFind Store, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Here's a quick look at the AppFind Store. You go to appfind.store and you can use the promo code AppFind to get 15% off your order. You can see all of the products we just checked out, and you can purchase whichever ones you like the most. And don't forget to use that promo code AppFind for 15% off your order. Get notifications about your health. So now is an option to receive noise notifications. So the microphone can measure the sound levels, and it doesn't record the audio, but it will let you know if it can affect your hearing. If you're at a loud concert, or if the music's too loud, or if you hear loud noise, it will notify you if it's too loud, depending and if it could affect your hearing. You'll get a little notification on your Apple Watch and on your iPhone. You can turn this off just by selecting it right there, or you can turn it on just by selecting it right there. And then you just press the continue button at the very bottom in order to move forward just like that. Next up is safety. So the Apple Watch can help in an emergency. You've got things like emergency SOS, where you can hold the side button to call emergency services and notify emergency contacts. You've got fall detection during workouts. Apple Watch can call emergency services if it detects a hard fall and if you need help. You've got crash detection. If Apple Watch detects a car crash, it can call emergency services for you. And you've got backtrack. In a remote setting, Apple Watch can record your route in case you get lost. So really cool options for safety inside the Apple Watch in the event that there is an emergency. So we'll go ahead and we'll press the continue button and move forward to the next step in the setup process. Now it's teaching us about double tap. With double tap, you can tap your index finger and thumb together twice to take an action. So whether it is to answer a call or to reply to a message or to see your smart stack or more, you just double tap your index finger and thumb while wearing the watch and it will instantly bring up other options for us. So really cool to be able to activate that feature in the Series 10 Apple Watch. So we'll go ahead and press the continue button just like that. And next up in the setup process is depth. The Depth app can be automatically opened underwater and measure temperature, time, and depth up to 20 feet. So when you get into a pool or you go diving, you can have this automatically open when it's submerged and it detects that it's underwater. If you do not want this to automatically open underwater, then all you have to do is just press this text that says, "Don't open automatically." But for us, I'm going to go ahead and enable this feature, Open Depth when submerged. I think it's a really cool feature. So if you're in the pool, next time you're wearing your Apple Watch, you'll see how far down you are, and you can go ahead and just press the button to move forward. Next up is signing into your account. This may take a few minutes. So if we take a look at the Apple Watch here, we're still on this lovely screen that shows the size of the Apple Watch, the aluminum case, and the design by Apple in California, and the Apple emblem there. So now we just have to be a little patient. And just like that, about 30 seconds of waiting, we are good to go and able to move forward after it's signed us into our Apple Watch. If you want to set up Apple Pay and pay for items at the grocery store or at any store that accepts Apple Pay, then you'll want to press this continue button right here in order to move forward. I'm going to set this up later, but it is a really cool feature to use near-field communication in order to just tap your Apple Watch onto a pay terminal and automatically pay using your credit card or debit card that's attached to your account. So if you want to set it up, press this continue button. If not, you press set up later. And just like that, we are almost done. It says welcome to Apple Watch. We get the hello on the screen and we can just press the done button to move forward. And there we go. We've got hello on the screen and we can go ahead and check out our lovely new Apple Watch. So what I'm going to do is enter my passcode off camera here. And then I'll show you what it's like. I'm going to go ahead and put on this Apple Watch. So I'm going to undo the loop and I'm going to put it on. And then I'm going to enter my passcode. You just press the passcode. You can see how much bigger this Apple Watch display is. And then we can go ahead and press start and learn how to navigate the Apple Watch. So you just press the digital crown to see apps. The crown's right here. You press it one time and all of your applications open up. I can press the digital crown to return to the watch face, and you've got that lovely watch face that we'll check out later in this video. You can press the side button to open up Control Center. So the side button is right here. You just press that once and Control Center opens up just like that. You can press the side button again to close Control Center. It goes back to the watch face. You can turn the digital crown to see your widgets. So the digital crown is this right here. It's that side scroll wheel that we have right here. We just turn that up and we can see all of our widgets right here on Apple Watch. And we get the lovely screen, welcome to Apple Watch. And now it's going to ask us to turn on location services. We can do that later in settings. But for me, I'm going to press the digital crown once and it's going to take us right back to our watch face. So this is what it looks like when you turn your Apple Watch on for the very first time. Now you may be wondering, what if you want to add another watch face or customize your watch face? All you have to do is just tap on your Apple Watch to wake it up. and hold down. And now you get a menu option to move around and update things on your Apple Watch. Say you want to edit this watch face, you just tap the edit button. And now you can swipe left and right to see the different editing options. So here we can edit the numerals. We can scroll down on the option right here to select different types of numerals, just like this. Then we can swipe over to style. We can swipe over on the digital crown to select a different style, like an outline. We can go over to the color, and then we can use the digital crown to adjust the color, just like that. So we can move it down. I like this color right here. And then once you have made the modifications you want, you just double tap and you press the digital crown right here on the right. You press it once, and that is what allows you to save those settings, and then you tap back into that watch face and you're good to go. If you want to add a new watch face, you hold down and you swipe back over, and then you press new, and you've got all of the various different Apple Watch faces. They've got dozens of them that you can come and use the digital crown on the right to scroll down and check out which ones that you want and then add. So I can come over here and then I can select something like the liquid metal. I can press add, and then I can go ahead and press the digital crown, and then I can tap on that, and now I have the liquid metal face on my Apple Watch, which looks stunning with this jet black finish in the Milanese Loop here. That's slate. So this looks like a really good finish that I have. I can rotate it up and see a different watch face. Now, if I want to get back to the old watch face, I just hold down and I swipe back over to the very first one and I tap on it. So just like that, we've added a brand new watch face to our Apple Watch. We've customized the different options on the Apple Watch. Let's take a look at Control Center. You may be wondering, how do we access Control Center? Now remember, there are two buttons right here. This side button right here, you press it once and Control Center opens up just like this. And in here, we can access all of our different settings for Control Center, like turning off Wi-Fi, turning off cellular, turning on airplane mode. We can also, see the battery. We can come down and ping our phone. We can turn on flashlight. We can turn on do not disturb. We can turn on silent mode. We can eject water out of the speaker. We can turn on theater mode so it doesn't turn on while watching a movie. We can activate our volume here. That's really cool. You can come over here and check out the volume and the speakers. And then in the Series 10, you can actually use the speakers. If you open up a music app or an audio app, it can play out of the speakers. You've got AirPlay settings, and then you've got your text size. You've got walkie-talkie and a hearing option. So you've got tons of different controls right here within Control Center, and you can press the digital crown to go back to the watch face. And you just press the side button right here on the side, and that allows you to access Control Center. And you just tap on a control to access it, to learn more about it, or to turn it off. You press the X here to get back. We can turn on airplane mode just like that, and then we can turn off airplane mode, and then we can press the side button also to get back to the watch face. You can also press the Control Center side button, scroll all the way down, and press the edit button and modify all of the different commands on your Apple Watch inside of Control Center. Say you don't want to have things like walkie-talkie. You just press the minus button on it, that's red. Say you don't want to have text size. You just press the minus button, that's red, and it disappears right from the screen. And if you want to add it again later, you can add it at the very end, at the very bottom. And then once you're done, you just press the digital crown and it locks in those settings. So now we don't have those settings right here, and you just made some modifications to your Control Center. Next up, let's explore all of our widgets on the Apple Watch. Now remember earlier, we learned how to do a double tap. A double tap, you just double tap your fingers, your index and thumb fingers. You do that twice and all of your widgets pop up. I'm going to show you that one more time. So I'm going to press the digital crown. It will take us back to the watch face, and then I'm going to double tap my fingers just like that. My index finger and thumb, I double tap them, and then all of my widgets pop up and I can start scrolling down. Now there's another way to access widgets too. If you're on your watch screen, you can just lift your finger up once and it accesses all of the widgets here. So you can see I've got weather, I've got dictation for music, music detection, I've got music, activity, and messages. So you've got all your widgets just by either scrolling up on the screen. You can also scroll up on the digital crown and your widgets pop up. So those are three ways to interact. You can double tap to activate your widgets and bring them up while you're on the watch screen. You can scroll up on the digital crown to activate your widgets, or you can just scroll up on the touch screen to activate your widgets, just like that. So really cool that you've got 3 options to activate your widgets right here on your Apple Watch. Today we're going to be checking out Surfshark for our lovely promotion where you can get an incredible VPN for about $2.19 for their 24-month promotion. I'm going to go ahead and download this onto our phone and show you the setup process, but you can use the QR code on screen to take advantage of this deal and get access to Surfshark's virtual private network. You can secure your online browsing. It uses protection and hides your IP address, and you can get all kinds of great features to make sure that you stay secure when you're using the internet. And you can go to appfind.org/Surfshark or use the QR code on screen to take advantage of the deal that we have, the promotion that allows you to get Surfshark for 24 months at just $2.19. So let's go ahead. This app is almost downloaded, and I'll show you what it's like to set it up on your brand new iPhone. So this is definitely one of the first things I do when I get my new iPhone. I log in, I set up my virtual private network so I stay secure, whether I'm browsing at home on Wi-Fi or whether I'm on the go on someone else's Wi-Fi network or on 5G. When I have Surfshark enabled, I'm safe and it's fast and it's reliable. So I'm going to go ahead and open this application up. After you've clicked the link in the chat or in the description below, the Surfshark, the appfind.org/Surfshark, or you scan the QR code on the screen and sign up, you'll be able to download the app onto your phone. And then here it's got 2 options: to create an account or log in. You would have most likely already created an account when you've redeemed the promotion on the QR code or on the link in the description. So you would hit the login button and it asks you to continue with Google, Apple, or your username and password that you set up originally. After you have successfully logged in, this is what it will look like on your screen on your brand new iPhone 16. Now you may be wondering, what do you do? So what it's recommending is you to connect to a virtual private network in a certain location. Now your IP address can be from almost anywhere around the world that they have service. You can scroll down and it looks like I tapped on one. I tapped on one, and it instantly opens it up and tells me more about that. So I highly recommend picking something that's local or nearby, because what will happen is when you're using your virtual private network, websites will kind of detect your location, and if it detects that you're very far away from where you actually live, sometimes it may not let you log in, or it may block you because you wouldn't want someone logging into your account that's not actually you. So sometimes it can be very challenging to get around certain things like that. One of my favorite features is the multi-hop. This way you can have secure connections from multiple directions, and I can scroll down, I can select something like we've got United States and Canada, United States, New York, and Canada, Toronto. We can tap on the multi-hop, and it will need permission in order for us to get started with the VPN. So let's go ahead and authorize the Surfshark and get permission. We'll hit the continue button at the very bottom, and now it's going to ask us, Surfshark would like to add VPN configurations. Since we do want our VPN to be connected, we'll press this allow button right here, and then it will take us to our settings where we'll have to enter our passcode. So I'm going to enter our passcode off camera here just to stay secure, and then it will take us back to the app and it will start connecting. And I'm going to hide my IP address at the top right here, but this is what it looks like. In the top right, your IP address pops up, and then it says connected and safe, and then it shows you your connection time. And then at the very bottom, you can see in the bottom left here, you've got the country that you're connected with, US, New York, and then you've got it via Toronto, Canada. So then you can press disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it on the right. I'm going to swipe down so my IP address goes away. So you can always disconnect at the very bottom. You can pause it right here, or you can scroll and search for another location that you want. So you've got multiple locations here at the top, and you can select whichever location that you want to connect through to keep your data secure. So this is Surfshark, and it's our lovely promotion that we've got going on right now. You can scan the code on the screen, or you can go to appfind.org/Surfshark to take advantage of our incredible offer. And I hope you enjoyed the virtual private network and it keeps you secure. This is one of my favorite products that I use every single day to stay secure on the internet. So these are some of the coolest settings here, being able to modify Control Center, your watch face, and your widgets on your Apple Watch. Now, let's check out Siri. To activate Siri, all you have to do is just hold down the digital crown and you can ask it a question. What's the weather in New York?
It's currently clear and 68 degrees in New York.
And just like that, it answers the question. Will it rain tomorrow in Mexico?
There's a slight chance it'll rain in Mexico City. Mexico in the late night starting at midnight.
So you can ask it all types of questions. Set a reminder to upload this video in 2 hours.
Okay, I added it.
Great. So you can set reminders. You can ask it about the weather. You can ask it information that's on your phones. You can ask it to call someone. There's so many settings. What else can you help me out with?
I'm here to help.
So
Get to know Siri at apple.com.
You can make a FaceTime call and more. Then, of course, you can explore Siri at apple.com, and it shows all the features with Siri. So really cool that you've got the power of a virtual assistant right here on your hand using the Apple Watch. So I love it using reminders. Let's check out alarms. You can also use it to set alarms and timers. Set a 5-second timer.
5 seconds. Counting down.
And just like this, you can double tap to stop it. You just double tap and it stops it. Hey Siri, stop.
Stop the timer on Justin's iPhone?
Yes.
I stopped Justin's iPhone.
All right, we're good to go. So Siri activated multiple timers there. Next up, we can use double tap to stop an alarm. Set an alarm for 1 minute. I don't know what time.
1 minute.
Oh, I set a timer. Okay, so you can't tell Siri to set alarms based off minutes, but it set a timer. So we can do this timer demo one more time. We've got about 40 seconds. So while that's doing that, I'm going to show you how to access all of your applications on this Apple Watch. You just press the digital crown, you press that one time, and then all of your applications open up. And you can select whichever one you want and then instantly check it out. So we can go over to Workout, and we can tap on Workout and instantly start a workout, whether it's an outdoor walk or an indoor walk or outdoor run or more. We press the digital crown and we get right back to our home application. So we can press the button one more time and it brings up all of our applications, and we can go to something like Photos, and we can see our favorites on our wrist just straight from our phone that sync over to our Apple Watch. We can press the digital crown one more time and we've got our timer. So you can also press this X button to exit the timer, or again, we can double tap and it ends the timer just by double tapping, just like that. So multiple ways to end the timer or end an alarm. You can also answer a phone call with a double tap and more. So we got really great options right here on the Apple Watch to check out. And I'm really excited about the Series 10 and being able to use the new processing power and the new way to interact with it on all of your apps and the widgets. I think the overall design of this Apple Watch is really fascinating. With the bigger screen, you get more of your apps across the Apple Watch because of the bigger screen, and it's one of the best selling points of the Apple Watch itself. So you get an all new screen and all new processor and new ways to interact with your Apple Watch. Want to promote your business in front of tech enthusiasts? You can sponsor AppFind to get a shout out on a video or even your own dedicated video. To learn more, see our rate card and request a sponsorship. You can click our link in the description to Passion Fruit to learn more and inquire about a sponsorship. So this has been a complete beginner's guide to the Apple Watch Series 10. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and let us know what your favorite Apple Watch feature is in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to figure out when we release our next technology video. We love producing these for you and can't wait to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.